The life-changing message from Dale Carnegie that millions still live by. Imagine walking into a room where everyone seems busy, distracted, or lost in their own world. You sit down, look around, and suddenly realize something powerful. Every person here has a story, a wound, a dream, or a burden they've been carrying for years. And without even knowing it, your words, your attitude, and your behavior have the power to lift them or break them. This is where the timeless wisdom of Dale Carnegie, the father of modern communication and interpersonal influence, steps in. His message doesn't just inspire, it transforms. It shapes how you speak, how you listen, how you show up, and how people respond to your presence. In America, a fast-paced, high-pressure society where stress, isolation, and emotional exhaustion are common, Carnegie's message is not just useful, it is life-changing. These principles help you stand out as a person of kindness, confidence, emotional intelligence, and true leadership. Today, you're about to receive his most powerful message, one that still guides CEOs, educators, team leaders, parents, and everyday Americans who want to build better relationships, deeper trust, and a more meaningful life. This message isn't temporary. It stays with you forever. Let's begin. Number 1. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. In the United States, you will meet people who look perfectly fine on the outside. Confident, successful, put together, but inside, they may be fighting invisible battles. Silent stress, financial pressure, mental fatigue, overwork, loneliness, trauma, family struggles, emotional burnout. Dale Carnegie believed that kindness is the most powerful form of wisdom. When you choose calm over conflict, patience over pride, and understanding over ego, you shift the entire energy of an interaction. Your gentleness may be the only softness someone experiences that day. A single kind response can transform someone's mood, break a cycle of frustration, or remind a stranger that goodness still exists. In a society where everyone is running on empty, kindness becomes a superpower, and you become unforgettable. Number 2. People crave respect more than attention. In American culture, respect is everything. You can be bold, humorous, smart, or charismatic, but none of it matters if people don't feel respected. Respect shows emotional intelligence. It builds trust. It opens doors. Carnegie taught that you can disagree without disrespect, a skill that is extremely valuable in the diverse, multicultural environment of the US. Your tone matters. Your patience matters. Your attitude matters. When you treat someone with dignity, even during a disagreement, you leave a powerful impression. This person understands people. This person has emotional maturity. And emotional maturity is a rare currency that Americans value deeply. Number 3. A simple smile is a universal welcome. A genuine smile can shift the atmosphere of any room. In the US, a warm smile is seen as confidence, friendliness, and social awareness. It instantly builds trust with strangers, co-workers, customers, and even those who seem distant or guarded. Research from American universities shows that smiling lowers anxiety, builds instant rapport, makes you appear more competent, encourages cooperation. Carnegie believed that your smile is your silent introduction, the first impression that speaks louder than words. A single smile from you might brighten someone's entire morning. Number 4. Use names, the sweetest sound to every human. In America, using someone's name respectfully is a sign of connection and personal attention. Whether you're speaking to a team member, a neighbor, a store employee, or a new acquaintance, using their name shows that you see them. Carnegie famously said, "A person's name is the sweetest and most important sound in any language. It shows recognition. It shows validation. It shows emotional intelligence. When you say, 'Thank you, Amanda,' or 'I appreciate that, Daniel,' the conversation shifts. Walls come down. Trust rises. It's a small gesture with a huge emotional impact. Number 5. Listen twice as much as you speak. In a country where people are constantly rushing, deadlines, responsibilities, notifications, social pressure, being heard feels like a luxury. That's why great listeners stand out. Carnegie believed that listening is not about being quiet, it's about being present. When you listen with your eyes, your body language, and your full attention, people feel understood. And in America, where loneliness is rising and meaningful conversations are rare, being understood is incredibly healing. A good listener becomes memorable, trustworthy, respectable, emotionally calming. People open up to you. They cooperate with you. They trust you with details they don't share with others. Listening is not a skill. It is a gift, and it changes relationships instantly. Number 6. Appreciation is magic. Use it daily. Americans value appreciation deeply. Not fake praise, not empty compliments, but real, sincere acknowledgement. Most people go through their day feeling overworked, underappreciated, and emotionally drained. That's why a simple, "I really appreciate the effort you put into that," can change someone's entire emotional state. Carnegie believed that appreciation increases motivation more than criticism ever will. Appreciation strengthens relationships, improves workplace culture, elevates confidence, encourages positive behavior, builds emotional safety. When you appreciate someone sincerely, you don't just brighten their day, you honor their humanity. Number 7. Never criticize, condemn, or complain. Dale Carnegie believed that criticism doesn't change people, it only hardens them. And in the American workplace, where people deal with high stress and constant pressure, criticism feels like an emotional punch. It creates distance. It lowers morale. It shuts people down. When you criticize someone harshly, they don't think about improving. They think about defending themselves. Condemnation makes people feel small. Complaining drains energy, poisons environments, and keeps everyone stuck in negativity. But encouragement, that changes everything. When you shift from, "What's wrong with you?" to, "Let's work on this together," you transform resistance into cooperation. In a world where negativity spreads fast, your positivity becomes leadership. And leadership is exactly what Carnegie wanted to create. People who uplift others instead of tearing them down. Number 8. Speak softly, even when you disagree. Soft communication is not weakness, it is emotional mastery. In the United States, especially in professional environments, people respect those who stay calm under pressure. Carnegie taught that the tone of your voice can decide the outcome of an entire conversation. Soft words open hearts. Soft words lower defenses. Soft words turn arguments into solutions. When someone raises their voice, and you respond with calmness, you instantly take control of the emotional energy of the room. Softness disarms aggression. It creates clarity. It earns respect. People may forget your opinion, but they will remember your tone. Because tone is the soul of communication. Number 9. Admit your mistakes before anyone points them out. In America, honesty is admired, but self-honesty is respected even more. Carnegie believed that admitting your mistakes is one of the fastest ways to gain trust, whether you're dealing with coworkers, clients, or family. When you admit your mistakes first, you remove conflict, remove tension, remove defensiveness, earn immediate respect. People don't expect perfection, they expect integrity. Saying, "You're right, I should have handled that better," shows maturity. It shows you can grow. It shows leadership. And leadership begins with humility. When you own your mistakes, people feel safer being honest with you. This builds stronger relationships and a stronger reputation, something Americans value deeply. Number 10. Make others feel important, and do it sincerely. The heart of Dale Carnegie's philosophy is simple. People want to feel important, not in a selfish way, but in a human way. Everyone wants to feel valued, appreciated, and recognized. Whether it's a friend, a cashier, a colleague, or a stranger, your words can make someone feel seen. In the US, where loneliness and emotional disconnection are common, making others feel important is not just kindness, it is healing. When you say, "I noticed how much effort you put in," or "You really made a difference today," you give someone emotional strength that can last for days. But the key is sincerity. People can feel fake praise instantly. They can also feel genuine appreciation instantly. Sincerity is the difference between manipulation and meaningful connection. Number 11. Encourage instead of correcting. Correcting someone may give you temporary satisfaction, but encouraging them gives them long-term confidence. Carnegie understood that people blossom when they feel supported, not judged. When you tell someone, "You always make mistakes," they shut down. But when you say, "You're improving, let's keep building on this," they rise. Encouragement creates emotional safety, one of the most powerful needs in US culture, especially in professional teams and family life. Encouragement builds better work performance, better communication, better cooperation, better emotional connection. Correcting someone shows you're paying attention. Encouraging someone shows you care. Number 12. Leave people better than you found them. This is the message that defines the entire Dale Carnegie philosophy. The true measure of your character is not how much money you earn, not how many degrees you have, not how successful you appear. It's how people feel after meeting you. Do they feel inspired or ignored? Do they feel uplifted or drained? Do they feel valued or invisible? Leaving people better than you found them is a daily practice. A smile, a kind word, a moment of patience, a small encouragement, a sincere compliment. These tiny actions create emotional impact you may never even witness, but the world feels their ripple. Make it your mission to leave people lighter, happier, more hopeful, even by 1%. Because if enough of us do this, we don't just improve relationships, we improve the world. If you truly believe that the world, and especially America, needs more kindness, more emotional intelligence, more respect, more positive behavior, and more meaningful human connection, then become part of this mission. Subscribe to this channel and help us spread a wave of transformation. From homes to workplaces, from strangers to families, from conversations to communities. Let's build a culture where understanding replaces judgment and empathy replaces ego. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. Your influence matters. And now, it's your turn to make an impact. I've written a meaningful question for you in the comments. Share your answer, because your story, your experience, and your wisdom might help someone, heal someone, or completely change someone's life. Thank you for listening and being part of this amazing journey.